we are underway from Santa Clara. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5. Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
On first down, Purdy. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Another run, this time McCaffrey. Wiggles free. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Ayuk going to go in motion right. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Here's Purdy. He'll buy some time right. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the first carry here for Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jair Brown on the stop there. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero, nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Samuel going to go in motion right. Howell completing the quick throw out wide. Now he's free at the 35 and down to the 29-yard line.
We dominate.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Here's a give to Gibson. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 3rd and 4. A give running right, Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll run with Gibson, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Cole Turner taking it in from a yard out.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Escaping the pressure right. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. This is McCaffrey on the give.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Purdy.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the 49ers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 8.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
One last shot before the break. Howell.
His throw incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Howell now to throw it. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Faking the handoff. Howell.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Howell. Quick slant, Dotson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
54, check, 54.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw. Howell.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
And Howell will throw it.
Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take over here on the I.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Now 2nd and 9. Purdy now to throw.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. So no gain on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Jonathan Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here comes the 49ers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Put But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Here's a screen for Robinson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First down, Howell to throw.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin,
47 yards.
And the Commanders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Powell throwing for it.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
64 yards.
And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 21-14.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Once more, Gibson.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Powell throwing on 3rd down here. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Robinson up the middle.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Throwing here, Howell. He's got his target. That's complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Straight ahead, Gibson.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. On the give, here's Robinson.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down.
On the ground with a tight end. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Purdy to throw.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. To throw is Purdy.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's second down. Purdy to throw.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Purdy to throw.
And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
Extra point try now for Moody.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
Here's first down. Powell to throw.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Finding Samuel. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.